Hi everyone, so I know I'm a little bit late, but I wanted to do my January favourites. I'm gonna whiz through them really quickly. There's not many, so yeah, gonna hop right into it. So start with skincare. My favourite cleanser and makeup remover this month has been the Premier Model Skin by Monu. This is what it looks like. I actually got this one in TK Maxx. When they had a whole set. I actually bought the blemish treatment as well, which has been my favourite as well, because it's been so dry outside, and then you kind of come in, you moisturise much more. I found that my skin broke out quite a lot, so I've been using this quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't actually look like I've used much of it, but I have, trust me. They're both from the brand called Monu, who I've never really heard about until I believe it was the December or November glossy box when we got the moisturising primer, which is one of these. Actually, when I bought these, I didn't even connect the two of them. I only realised when I got home they're from the same brand. But one thing to say, the makeup remover is really good, incredibly moisturising, and it does leave your skin really soft. Doesn't smell very nice, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be repurchasing it for that reason, because for me that's quite important. But it doesn't smell bad, it just smells a bit, I can't really describe it. It's almost like I don't know, it's almost like a talcum powder kind of thing. But anyway, so but these two were my favourites, so I suppose one of them is kind of favourite not-ish. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to mention is the Garnier Skin Revival Awakening Face Massager. Just what it looks like. It's basically the bigger version of the small little stick you can get for your under eye circle. It's the one without the caffeine, and you can basically get this anywhere in a boot. And all you do, when I use it, is that when I really had a very little sleep in the morning, just before I put my moisturiser on, I kind of massage this, just a little roller ball. I kind of massage it into my skin, and you would be surprised how quickly it wakes you up. It really works. So I use that, and I use it together with my eye brightener as well, which is from Garnier too. So that's that one. The next thing I've really been loving is, I believe I mentioned this in my last favourites as well, is the Johnson Face Care Gentle Eye Removal Pad. So at the moment I'm using these just for my eyes because, again, I think I've mentioned that in my last favourites video when I mentioned the pads, is that ever since I started using these pads, my eyelashes got longer, got thicker, they don't break as easily. I'm really impressed, so I'm not gonna stop using this at all. So what I'm using, my remover, even though this one is cleanser and makeup remover, I actually don't use that for my eyes. I still use the pads instead and use the rest for my for the rest of my face. Next thing is the this is the Renewal Lash Serum, which is by L'Oreal Paris. I've had this for quite a while, and when I bought this about a year ago, I believe, I used it for about 2 months and I didn't see any results at all. And now I'm using it together with my Johnson Eye Makeup Remover pads, and like I said, my eyelashes are definitely thicker, longer, break less easily. So I don't know whether it's just the serum or whether it's just the pads or whether it's a combination of the both. I don't use this every single night. I would say I use it about 3 to 4 times a week, maybe not even that, is when I remember basically. But yeah, so I would really recommend this one. I just used it after I cleansed my face, toned it. I just use it, basically it's a little gel that comes on a little stick like that, little wand. And all you do is that you put a thin layer just above your eyelashes, and then you actually use it as a mascara on your actual eyelashes as well to strengthen them. Like this is perfect for winter when your lips get really chapped. What I do, I use it every single morning, just it's basically a sugar scrub, so you can see. All I do is I just put a tiny bit on my lips, scrubbing around, and then you can either lick it because it's sugar based and it's edible, or what I do, I just wipe it off with either a tissue or just warm cloth, something like that. But it does leave your lips really, really soft. So I use that, and I use that in combination with my Oriflame, and this is the Tendercat Chocolate Lip Balm, which is just basically, it's like, I believe it's like a beeswax kind of based balm, but I absolutely love it and I love the smell of it. I got this from my mum for Christmas, and it's just been masked every single morning and leaves your lips incredibly, incredibly soft, so I've been using that a lot. Okay, so just moving on to makeup. What I've been using a lot is the Wet n Wild Mineralized Skin Foundation. This one is in medium, and yeah, this is really, really easy to use. I don't usually wear foundation at all, but in the winter, because my skin gets quite patchy with the weather, what I do, I just use a little bit of, well, I use my cream in the morning, and then I'll use a little bit of primer, and then put a little bit of this, and it brings your skin tone together to one piece, so it looks really nice. So I've been using that a lot. The next thing is my Colour Rush. This is the Quad Eyeshadow by Rimmel London. This one is in Smoky Brun. This one is in Sun Safari. They're both quite neutral based. This one is the, I'll show you a little bit close up. This one is the Smoky Bun, which is really, really pretty. And the other one is Sun Safari. And that's what they look like. Really, really pretty colours. And I've been using a lot of these because I just keeping it very, very neutral in January for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, what I have been using a lot, which I don't usually use that much, is a blush. And again, it's from Rimmel. And this one is Winter Glow. And it's got really, really, really pretty colours. It's kind of like a trio, so it goes from kind of a bubblegum pink through to peachy pink, which has got a little bit of sparkle as well, and then it kind of ends up with a slightly darker peachy colour as well. But I kind of sweep my brush one side to another, and then just apply it on the apples of my cheek, and it brings the most beautiful colour to your cheeks. So really recommend this one, and I believe this one was only about £3. And last couple of things. The first one I wanted to mention, I bought this about a week ago, and those are the not very exciting, I know. These are the Tweezerman eyelash curlers. Probably the best eyelash curlers I have ever tried. Really, really easy to use. They don't pull on your lashes. They're just, I don't know what you can say about eyelash curlers really, but really, really easy to use. They don't pull on my lashes, which some of the other ones do, and they put a really nice curve and it stays in all day. So I'm really happy with these. They were a little pricey. I believe I paid about £14 for them, but there is like 20-year guarantee, and they came with 3 spare of these little gel pads. And the very last thing I wanted to mention is the L'Occitane en Provence Rose Jardin de Lys, which is one of the most beautiful perfumes I've ever smelled. I'm not a big fan of L'Occitane usually. I found their perfumes a little bit too sweet, a bit too flowery, and I'm not usually into that kind of thing. But I picked up these when I was in Bicester the other day, and they had a huge sale on in L'Occitane. Yeah, so I picked up one of these. What I really liked about that as well, that obviously it's only small trial size. This is 12, is it 12 millilitres? No, it can't be that much. Oh, I'm not sure now. Oh, there you go. It's 5.5 millilitres. Is the perfume, and then on the other side is this beautiful lip gloss, which is just very, very pale. It's almost see-through, but it's got a little bit of a peach undertone. So yeah, really, really pretty. But it's hard to describe the fragrance. They actually call it a rose, but I wouldn't say it smells like roses at all. It's much more fresher, if that's a word. So no, I really, really like it, and I may be going back to L'Occitane next time I'm in Bicester. Maybe pick up the bigger side, because I really, really like that. I think it's perfect fragrance for the springtime. Anyway, so that's all from my January favourite. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want